Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The court procession is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready.
Oh, what did I say?
The court procession.
I am getting tired. I am not reading fully. Anyway, the defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness for the defendant's crime. I see. Prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why did the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. Huh. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me.
Might be dicey. I don't know if it's
gonna... Let's go for it. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? Huh. I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great, he gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Oh god, I have to do his voice for this entire thing. Shit. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutations confuse?
Locutions?
Name? These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You're at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. You witnessed the murder from there. Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. Why do I always feel like this is the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho! I hope you've made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him... Oh, sorry. Brain.
Let him have it, Phoenix.
Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly that's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, the man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and then it was all over. Well, if things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Let's see. It was about... Oh, 9 o'clock, I believe. Crucifying, that's reading to you. Okay, bedlam coming from outside. Turned to look at the building across the way. Then I saw him, spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Let's see.
Called Miss May over.
This is the one that we should press. Can you be a little bit more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happens.
Because she'll either jerk to the right or left.
Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked, but by you, and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Victim ran to the left, and you gave chase.
Can you bring out the file that has her?
The one problem I have with some of these, and maybe they've changed it, or maybe I just was playing it wrong back in the day, but sometimes you had to press them before presenting the evidence. Anyway, let's just try this. Objection. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated the victim ran right. Oh, because it was left for him.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. And the victim here. The victim ran to the left. If the victim ran to the left as you claimed she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Arrgh! Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True. Maybe you really did see the victim run to the left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
They're both right.
Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ah, I doubt it. Rather, it does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Faye & Co, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing.
He's the killer!
Oh, he is the victim.
No.
This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, he was watching from this point. To him, it would have appeared as if she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ha ha! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow.
That would be 2 hits.
Yep.
There's only 1 hit.
That is what Miss May saw. You see? You hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Shut up. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Okay, as was mine. So it's the hit. You hit her twice.
Right. Delivered the final blow. Yep. So this we present the evidence of
Autopsy.
Mia's autopsy.
Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. Ah! What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice.
Justice!
Don't let him get away! Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, White. Mr. White. Oh. Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned, ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Huh. Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it's hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Ah!
What other window?
Yeah, what other window? You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Oh, that,
the lamp?
The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene.
Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you as odd?
Yup. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. Oh, the music for this is so good.
Mm-hmm.
A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Okay, hold on.
It would have already been in pieces at that point.
Oh, I only have a couple of saves here. Well, we're just cycling saves. It doesn't matter. I think I can even do chapter slash that doesn't honestly matter. I could
yeah,
just
it would have been
save this entire
pieces.
time. Anyway, press. The glass stand was lying on the floor. That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to wait. One moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I'm so confused. White's falling apart. Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth's on the ropes. Very well, the witness may continue his account.
Why didn't you present the evidence of the shards?
Yeah, well, pressing cost me nothing,
Mm-hmm.
but presenting sometimes can. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? I guess, what? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oh! Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct! That would be no problemo, right? Huh. Big problemo.
Big problemo.
There's a big problem there. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct! That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Oh, what? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over because of floor plans.
Uh-huh.
Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look.
The blinds were down.
If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not in the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say about that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Mr. White. Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I miss me. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? Ah, I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Couldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime, ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White has been in that office well before the murder took place, when he went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture that it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint.
The wiretapping.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Huh. So you saw the stand in the night before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound? Correct, that is right. I see, very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. God, what am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix.
Okay, I'm gonna quick check what we have. Autopsy report. There was something about dodging an attack.
Alright.
Yeah, so I don't actually have any evidence here.
Well, I mean, what about the wiretap itself? That doesn't have anything on it, right? Don't, like, present it, but just look it over.
What? Oh, look over the wiretap?
Also, did you lose the article? Because you...
Yeah. Well, I needed that to get him to show up to the court case. And that was the only time I could use it.
And Mia...
I'm just gonna press him on everything.
Okay, fine.
Do you have proof? This April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Yeah, right. I'd entered the Faye & Co. law offices. I'm just gonna press him on everything. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints, several days old, were found in the Faye & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. I know Edgeworth. He's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went into the Faye & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That's when I saw this glass light stand. Damn it, there's nothing else for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Okay.
What would you bluff, though?
Okay, I'm just gonna keep going with these. Oh, wait, no. We want this one to press.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Okay.
But what's the bluff? Is a bluff presenting evidence?
Can we examine something? I'm saving. I have an idea. Guys, don't backseat game. I had the exact same idea.
Can I look at the evidence, though?
It's the receipt. She just bought the thing. Because it was a receipt from, like, the day before. And Phoenix didn't recognize the light stand.
Oh, the light stand?
It means it's newer than a week old. So...
Were you reading chat? Nope. Is that how you figured it out?
No, I remember that one. We still haven't figured out what the evidence is. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
You used it up.
Screw you, I got time travel powers, stupid judge. Okay. So, it's definitely... Let's see. Maybe I haven't pressed this one yet. Maybe I have. Oh, yeah, we haven't pressed him on this one yet.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Ah, yeah, see, that's what we had to do. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor.
Phoenix! Phoenix, over here!
I know that voice.
Or is it a spirit?
It's Mia.
Is it Mia?
It's Mia, possessing her sister.
Oh, okay.
Mia?
Never give up, Phoenix.
Duh? Mia? Where am I?
Oh, did he faint?
A waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. And...
You're finally awake.
Gah!
Hey, Phoenix? Gag? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. What? But
Oh boy, Maya.
when Mia
That is
possesses
some
Maya,
turbo
she ages
puberty.
up?
Yeah, which is why I was talking about that dumb thing where, like, if the judge possessed Maya, it would look really, really dumb. This is why. Anyway. You're... Maya?
Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers.
So Maya's channeling into you, Mia.
That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you.
But...
We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won.
Huh?
You have the receipt in the court record, right?
Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Yeah, see, I was right. But we had to go through this nonsense first.
Phoenix, White wrote that, not me.
So what do I do with it?
Look at the front of the receipt.
I'm a little mad that we actually have to go through this, like, song and dance, because, like, I knew it was the receipt.
Right, but you need someone to tell you what the back of the receipt is.
And it, like, annoys me a little bit that I couldn't, like, flip it
investigate it
over and look
yourself.
at it. Because, like, it's a freaking receipt. Like, what's on it? Why was it so important to be written on? And anyway. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Last light stand? Date of purchase, September 4th? Oh. September 4th?
That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed.
Whoa!
Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony?
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said that he saw the stand the week before the murder.
There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now, you just have to prove it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because I knew it was that, but you know, oh well. I think this is the least flexible of all of the games, just because it's mostly visual novel, but I could be wrong. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather? Are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. But let's start with where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that's required is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Huh.
Objection!
Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. That is a damn dirty lie, and you know it, Phoenix. We have like 8 more games to get through. You're going to be objecting a lot. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on the matter? I say, let's give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Okay, let's get to the week before. Yep.
Okay.
No,
So I can...
You keep skipping it.
Well, no. I do keep skipping it there.
It's there. Oh.
No, it's this one. Maybe you're
I
right,
think it's
actually.
the week. Right.
Okay. Maybe I can just present it now. I'm not entirely sure if it matters where sometimes. Anyway, present the receipt. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what's written on the other side of the receipt? Huh. Well, a glass light stand and the date of purchase. Why, that's the date before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. Wright, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree that you can't judge me guilty under the circumstances. Very well. Then that's all for the trial of... Not so fast, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? No way. No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot it's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter.
What?
Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I did a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis for factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth's sure to come up with something, or make up something. After Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. God.
The witness will stay.
Mia?
Phoenix. Read this note out loud.
Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may? You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I'd like to read in court. Mia's memo. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Well, no, I don't think so. We're just hearing car doors outside, and it's like, well... I don't know what's going on out there, but no, there's no way we're audible from, like, another house.
I don't know. There are those dogs that are in the windows that...
Yeah, but I'm not...
Well, you're like...
That would be funny, but I doubt it. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else, this list will be released to the press.
No.
Isn't that blackmail?
I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker.
Case closed, Your Honor.
Well, I see no reason to continue with this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again! That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that, if only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Not guilty. Woohoo!
That's all. This court is adjourned. Oh, that was a Deus Ex
September
Machina.
9, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae.
I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side.
I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me. And Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live.
As long as you live?
My time here is running out.
Huh?
Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long.
What? No! There's still so much I want to say.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Chief!
I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say, 9 o'clock?
The office?
I'll see you later.
Chief! Mia!
Yeah, 9:02 p.m.
Being here, it's hard not to think about that night.
You came! Or is it
I don't know.
still you came?
Mia.
I was kind of worried you might not.
Huh? Of course I came.
Well then. Oh, is it Maya this time around?
I don't know.
I think it's Maya. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia?
You should see your face.
Mia.
What are you talking about? It's me, Maya.
Maya?
What? Did I look like my sister?
Look like you were her.
I might be able to do that. Use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, why are you here?
Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of, huh?
She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? Also, where does the Nick come from?
Phoenix.
Phoenix? Ah, I see. It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you.
Nick?
You know what this means? We're partners.
You know, when I think about it, it's Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. But...
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching.
I look at Phoenix. Whenever you see him like this, it looks like he's just caught out in a blizzard. He's like, what?
That and he has the squiggly eyebrows, too.
He really does just look goofy.
Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy, burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting.
Okay, wait up.
The end.
Oh, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you guys next time. I'm so hungry. I'm very tired.
Oh, right. This is the really cool samurai TV show.
Yeah.
Whatever
This one is long. Then again, that last one was pretty long, too. I forgot how long these games are, but I guess it's kind of one of those where they can just pad it as much as they want.
So Turnabout Samurai is going to be the next one.
Yep. Okay, so we are not actually going to read... We're not going to read this.
This is really cool, though. It's just, we're going to be doing this next time.
Yeah, we get to see this the second time around. So did Mr. White go to jail? Yeah, it was kind of an unsatisfying ending of sorts, where he just, like, instantly, like, Deus Ex Machinas into...
Well, I think what it implied was that you got a not guilty verdict, but that Edgeworth was going to be prosecuting
him.
White
Yeah.
next
or
time
somebody else
around.
was. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if there's a fallout to it. Okay.
Any way to get out of here?
Yeah. Now that I actually have the options, I can go... title screen. There we go.